deals that fit perfectly. Dodo, the real deal.
Welcome back. A new Australian study is helping Australians to fulfil their dream of becoming parents, finding that a significant number of embryos that would have previously been discarded were in fact viable thanks to additional genetic testing. Now, these new tests led to the birth of twin sisters Ella and Ruby Bent.
Yeah, and their parents, Louise Pilford and Nick Bent, join us now alongside Scientific Director at Genea Fertility, Stephen MacArthur. Stephen, I'm going to go to you first, and thank you all for being here, and girls, love to see you. Stephen, talk to me about this. What have we learned here? How is this different to the processes you've put in place in the past?
So what we've learnt, David, is that we see some eggs in the IVF process that don't appear to be normally fertilised. We're able to grow them in our time-lapse incubation systems and then apply pre-implantation genetic diagnosis to learn that the chromosomes of those embryos are normal.
So until now, a lot of these embryos would have just been discarded. They would have been considered unviable without this additional layer of testing. So how many more births could be produced as a result of these findings?
So what we know, Sylvia, is about 5% of all oocytes or eggs in the IVF process are fertilised in this manner. So in fact, for every 100 eggs that are fertilised, we could potentially generate 5 additional embryos for parents to use.
Right, so this really does widen the net for a lot of families out there now. This changes the game a bit, right?
Absolutely changing the game. It's really critical for patients undergoing IVF to have as many embryos available for transfer as possible to result in a live, healthy birth.
Louise, tell us a little bit about your journey to the twins and how I suppose it feels for you knowing that, the embryos that would have previously been discarded under previous criteria and guidelines have produced your beautiful baby twins.
That's it. Well, the whole IVF journey is a blessing and a miracle in itself. You never know how many embryos you're going to get at the end, and whether those chances are slimmer or not. Genea providing this testing just gives you that, even more hope that there's more of a chance that it will work. So it's, for families out there, it's just such a more positive experience.
Yeah, Nick, what does it mean for you and for first-time parents out there? I mean, you've got your hands full now, but I mean, basically, it's the best handful you can have.
Yeah, definitely. Look, it gives everyone, like Louise said, a little bit more hope in the process. It's a hard thing to go through, so anything to increase those odds is good.
So, Stephen, this research has been done through you at Genea at the moment. Where do you see this going now more broadly across Australia?
Well, it's available, the testing, in all of Genea clinics across the country, so from Perth to Sydney, Adelaide, Brisbane. So it's going to be a routine part of our process, really, to ensure that all Genea patients have the absolute maximum chance of a live birth.
Do you guarantee that all babies will be as photogenic as these two?
I know.
Because they are just loving the camera and the camera's loving them.
I know.
Look at them.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Stephen.
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you all for coming in.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you very much.
We're so happy to meet them. Thank you for coming in.
Well, what a night last night. Now, first of all, Libby Trickett has